Hello everyone. This is just a quick update or note before we get on to the actual next lesson. Really quick, I want to talk about the new default or block editor versus the classic editor. So what in the world am I talking about? Let me show you. So in WordPress, if you try to create a new page or post, if you edit an existing page or post, this screen is commonly referred to as the editor or the edit screen. Now on December 6 of 2018, WordPress released version 5.0 and with it came an entirely redesigned edit screen, and I want you to be aware of the fact that I filmed or recorded this course prior to December 6 of 2018. So in upcoming video lessons, your edit screen is not going to look exactly like my edit screen. Now in a few minutes I will show you how to switch back to the classic editor if you want to. And so that way your editor would look exactly like mine in the video lessons. However, first I want to let you know that it's not the end of the world if you want to use the new modern editor. I know there's been a lot of controversy regarding this new editor, and so right now I want to put your mind at ease. You can rest assured that I have tested the finished product of this course, the fictional university website. I have tested it and all of its features with the newest version of WordPress that uses the new editor, and I can tell you that nothing is broken. I know that a lot of people were really worried that this new editor was going to break custom fields and it wasn't going to play nicely with custom post types and custom features. But for me that has not been the case. I've been able to use this new editor with custom fields for our post types like professors and programs and events, and the website did not break. The sky did not fall, nothing bad happened. And really quick, just to truly put your mind at ease, I can show you firsthand right now. So this is the finished into the admin dashboard. Perhaps I want to edit a professor. Now, don't worry at this point. You don't have professors or programs or events on your website. This is a sneak peek of the future of what we're going to build together down the road. But if I click on professors and if I try to edit the professor that is named Dr. Meowsalot, we can see this is using the new editor screen. Here is a paragraph block, and if I scroll down, here are the custom fields that would allow me to choose which program this professor teaches. So I could remove biology for this professor, or I could add English or math. You get the idea. The important thing that I'm trying to showcase here is that fields for custom post types are working beautifully within the new WordPress 5.0 editor. So big picture, if you want to use the new modern default editor, you absolutely can, because remember, the focus in this course is writing code and developing a custom theme. The emphasis is not on spending a lot of time on the edit screen, pointing and clicking and dragging and dropping and building sort of a page builder, WYSIWYG type of site. So for the most part, the fact that our edit screens are a little bit different is not going to be that big of a deal. But if you do want your edit screen to look exactly like mine, don't worry, I can show you how to set that up right now. So in your WordPress admin dashboard, in the left-hand sidebar, go ahead and hover over plugins, and in the plugins menu, click Add New from this Add Plugin screen. In the top right, we see this search bar. I want you to search for Classic Editor. So here it is. For me it's the first result. You can tell if it's the right plugin because it will be by WordPress contributors, and this is really important. So this is not a plugin by a random community member that is held together with duct tape and hacks, quite the contrary. This is the official WordPress editor. That was a part of WordPress core for the past decade. Right? This is maintained by the official WordPress team. That's why it says WordPress contributors right here, and we can has a perfect 5-star rating and over 1 million installations already. So this is what I was talking about when I said that the new editor is very controversial. There are millions of people who prefer this classic editor. So I just want you to know that you can't go wrong either way if you want to use the new modern editor. I think that's great. It's definitely the way forward. It's the future of WordPress, and if you want to use the classic editor, that's okay too. Not to get on it, you know that on the official WordPress blog, that announced version 5.0, so this is coming from the official WordPress leaders. There is a spot on this blog that says keep it classic, and they're letting us know here. I'll highlight this part that they are going to support the classic editor through all of 2021. I'm assuming that means up until the last day of 2021 or maybe the first day of 2022. But either way, WordPress is going to officially support the CLAP for several more years. So I don't want you to feel like if you use the classic editor, you're being a stubborn traditionalist that is completely afraid of change or the future. Not necessarily the case. This is a controversial topic. You can use the classic editor if you want to without feeling like you're stuck in the past. But I think the way to go to. You can't go wrong, you can't lose. But if you do want to use the classic editor so that your edit screen looks exactly like the editor that you'll see in upcoming. Let's just go ahead and install this plugin. So after you search for the plugin, click install now, give it a few seconds and then that install now button will turn that says activate. Go ahead and click activate and now your WordPress will be using the original classic editor. That's all you have to do. It's that simple. So now if I click on posts, add new, you can see this is the editor and this is the edit screen that WordPress has used for years and years and years prior to December 6, 2018. This is the edit screen that we all knew and loved, and most importantly within the context of this course, this is the exact edit screen that you will see in upcoming video lessons. So the choice is completely up to you which editing experience you want to use. I just wanted you to be aware of this situation and the context surrounding it. Having said all of that, I think it's time to move on to the next actual lesson. So up next we are going to learn how to use P-code to do something that's actually useful. We're going to learn how to loop through multiple WordPress blog posts and display them on the public-facing portion of our website. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's keep things rolling. I will see you in the next